you going to ask me a question about Jesus Christ? And then when I tell you about Jesus Christ, everything you say is, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to go there because Jesus talked to me. Jesus, I don't want to hear it. So don't ask me no questions if you're not ready to use your mind. Don't ask me. Don't come in here and ask me, if God wants us to go to heaven, why we got to be perfect? And then I answer you the question. The first thing you dismiss everything I say, and then leave as if I'm telling you something wrong. We was never meant to be perfect down here. We came down here to live an experience. And like I told her, you're going to hell for worshiping Jesus Christ. Because our Creator said, worship no man. No man come before me. And every day y'all get on y'all knees and y'all worship Jesus Christ. Y'all worship Jesus. That's a man that y'all never even met, never had a conversation with. The only thing that y'all can identify with Jesus is the little voices y'all hear in y'all head, the little miracles y'all get, and y'all think it's immediately Jesus. Jesus is a man. And we don't even know if he's really real. That's number one. And like I told her, Jesus is a man, but Christ is a consciousness. So Jesus Christ is not who you think it is. Jesus is a man. Christ is a consciousness. So you ain't trying to be like Jesus. You're trying to be like Christ. Jesus was trying to be Christ himself. Jesus never walked on water. You know what actually walks on water every fucking day that y'all never even think about? The sun. If y'all go look at the ocean and look at the sea, when the sun rises, look at the water. You see the sun reflection across the water. The sun walks across the water every day when it rises. No one never thought of that. The sunrise every morning. Look at the ocean. When you see the sunrise and look how beautiful the ocean floor look. The sun is walking on water. Y'all never thought about that. Never thought about that. But like I said, if you are not ready for the true answer, the truth, the blunt truth, don't come to Ajita. Because I'm not a Christian, I'm not a religion, I don't know nothing about Jesus, I never met him, all I know about is Christ. That's it. I don't identify with Jesus, I don't know who Jesus is, but all I know is that I identify with Christ. And if the man was Jesus down here, I know what Jesus could have felt like. So I identify myself as my experience. I can't identify my life with Jesus' life because I wasn't in his life. I don't really know his life story. All I know is that he was born, he was perfect and all this stuff. I can't identify with Jesus Christ because I've never been perfect. This is why I can't identify with him. But what I can say is I can identify him towards prejudice, towards judgment, and towards not being a part of. I can identify with Jesus Christ. I know why he wept. I know why they looked at him differently. And I know why they crucified him, because I know why I'm about to get crucified. Because I can identify with that. I can identify with him being perfect. Him being looked at as the God. I can't identify with that. So when people come up to me and say, oh, Ajita, how you feeling? I love the work that you do. I want to follow you. And that's you know, that's beautiful to me because I know I'm doing the right job. But I don't want no one to follow me. I want us to all follow with Christ. So if you follow me, you want to walk with me and you is going to walk to Christ together. We're not going to walk to Jesus. We're going to walk to Christ together. Because I'm going to show you and tell you everything I know about Christ. I don't know nothing about Jesus. All I can say is I can identify. Once you hit that Christ consciousness, you can basically identify how Jesus felt like. Because if Jesus was a regular man and he had to get his Christ consciousness, obviously it changed him because it changed me. So now that I am changed and I see the prejudice and how I am treated differently, this must have been the way Jesus was treated. Because they treated him so differently till they crucified him. Look how many people that has the Christ consciousness are being crucified right now. Look at how many of these social media influencers being crucified right now. Half of us is not even allowed to go on live ever again on this app. Half of us is being shadow banned. I got 34,000 followers. I can't even get over 300 views, and I got 34K. I already know I'm shadow banned. And you got people on social media that do dumb shit, and they got millions of views. People like us, look at my page. There's no reason why I should be at 34,000, and look at my numbers. Because they shadow banned. The only views that I get is probably some random video. We are already being crucified just because of our consciousness. Not because of who we believe in. Not because of who we believe in. And the only reason why they set y'all up they setting y'all up. Because as long as y'all believing in a man and worshiping a man, they giving y'all, see, y'all got to know how to play chess, people. It's a mind fuck. See, they telling y'all that Jesus Christ is black. That's a good thing, right? Now they got y'all thinking that y'all are the gods, right? They got y'all thinking that this black man is about to come. But meanwhile, if you really get to know about Christ consciousness, you would know that the black Jesus is only fabricated. Because the black Jesus is only telling the world that you are the chosen one. The black people are the chosen, not Jesus. So instead of black people saying, oh my goodness, you know, Jesus Christ was black, they looking at Jesus being black. When you got to look at yourself. Like if Jesus was black, that means I came from Jesus. That means I'm a part of him. So if you know that you're a part of a being that can walk on water, that can feed 5,000, why don't you walk in that? Talk in that. Be that man that they say that they can't do that because they can't identify with Jesus because they never met him. They never seen his life. They never met him. So if you try to walk like Jesus and act like Jesus, you don't know everything Jesus did. They said he had a wife. This man walked on water, took a fish and fed 5,000. Why he need a wife and a child? If he can take a fish and feed 5,000, why he need a woman to create a child when he was perfect? So that let you know that Jesus Christ that y'all looking for is not even as powerful anytime he need the opposite sex to make a baby. But yet y'all waiting on this powerful man to come from the sky and create a whole new earth. But yet he need a woman to make a child. This is a man that y'all looking at. No one thinks about these things. And Christians, they are so asleep. They are so underneath this brainwash. Until when you try to talk to people like my mother, they don't want to hear it. Because they don't want to take simple wisdom, simple knowledge, simple thought, and be like, They look at the big thing. Look at the simple things. Y'all waiting on a man that died and now coming back. Y'all don't know nothing about this man at all. Nothing. Y'all don't really know if he was perfect. Y'all don't really know if he actually took one fish and fed 5,000. Y'all don't know that. And every day y'all trying to be perfect and perfect and perfect. And every day y'all trying to be perfect, y'all getting worn down. Jesus was never perfect. Jesus was a righteous man. And what I mean by righteous man, he was a man of honor. He didn't let the world tell him what he should and should not do. He had his own mind, his own thoughts. And he knew that if he was to believe what everybody else believed, that he was going to be the same. He was different from the rest. And what made him different made him get killed. And the only thing he was trying to tell people at the end of his life is that you have to go by your own understanding, because everything that y'all is being taught, y'all is being lied to. Go within yourself. Go within yourself and stop trying to be Jesus Christ. And you be the Christ itself.